As our government knows, President Trump knows, this is a double-edged sword. If you have to quarantine our populations, then there's no employment and no one has any money. If you don't quarantine, then people are out on the streets trying to go to work, keeping their distance. Now the virus has free reign. Lots of people will be afflicted. Yes, of course, hospitals will be overrun. But this virus, this epidemic, it has to run its course, one way or the other. Yes, you can slow the curve, as they say, but it's still got to run its course. The virus and quarantine is, of course, extremely useful, but it's still, many millions of people are still going to die, whether you quarantine them or not, by the nature of the beast. This thing is unlike all the other flus, all the other coronaviruses do. It's got an incubation period of a couple of weeks. And you can't even test for this thing until it's been in your system for a week. And you feel fine. And then it's over, or you may die, one or the other. If you don't die though, now you have antibodies. And you may be reinfected by the virus again, but after the second time, you're not going to get this virus for a long time, because those antibodies will be there for much longer than they were in the past. So that's what I mean about this thing having to run its course. Yes, it's going to kill a lot of people, but many other people will not die. Young kids are, the very, very few kids, very few, are dying of this or feeling the effects of it, but they're carriers. Lots of those kids out, young people who are not feeling the effects at all, they're going to kill a lot of people. They're typhoid Marys. So there's no way to quarantine this. So I'm going to have to agree with some of the measures that are being suggested about sending people back to work. I mean, that's just my call. It's better than being shot on the streets, having your house, burglarized night after night, those kinds of things. So send people to work. These measures, the quarantine measures, whether or not you have money, it doesn't matter. People are going to revolt. You can only stay in your house for so long. You're going to come out regardless of what anybody is telling you, or you're not going to care anymore. You're going to come out of your house, and nobody's going to stop you anymore. The feds, the police are sick. The police are not going to. Look at Katrina. Did the police help those people in Katrina? They weren't even there. The police weren't around. You had to hire rent-a-cops who were firing on punks, who were firing on people and killing them. Untrained rent-a-cops. So the quarantine is not going to work. Martial law will work in the cities, but outside the city, people are coming out of their homes. I'm not going to enforce quarantines outside of the cities.